We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Mike Soroka will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now batting, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
San Diego, the shortstop, number 23.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
2-0 now. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Soroka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0.
Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Boy, and why bother with a swing like that? It's 3-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Myers is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. He pulls this one into right, into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Chris Paddock will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Lagares is under it. 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that can swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
Nick Markakis digging in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Ready. Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fouled off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Acuna digs in now as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So digging in now, Brian Dozier, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Manny Machado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit down the line at first. Culberson relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One and 2 to count.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Popped him up. Machado has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pham is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Striding into the box, Charlie Culberson. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in, Chris Paddock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's a strike with the breaking ball. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 1 here in the early going. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Popped him up. Riley is there for it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. First pitch coming. Here it is.
What are you doing? Like staying at someone's house? What are you trying to do? Like,
Too high. And it's 3.
yeah.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
For basically you're waving at someone.
The 3-1.
Where he works at? Where he works at?
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
We had to pay for the place, or pay half of it or something.
When you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there, you can get some pretty ugly stuff.
Yeah.
Standing in now, Mike Soroka. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Why does he have a place to live?
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
You might just... The thing is, you just have to listen to him, because it's like his house for... Don't be loud, that's the hard one. I mean, it's not that hard, but if you're racing at a game now, there's times I'd be loud.
Got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
No.
And that'll bring in the former
No, that's showing.
Ozzie Albies. Batting left-handed here as
I was
he
in.
takes a look at strike 1.
Basically, I just went to get eat, and then I went to play WE.
First 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Good. I like having 2 TVs, because I had the other TV on while I was playing on the other system.
Is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Here now the 2-2. Is a called strike 3 on the corner. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Now in the box, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find
Did Jason get the Call of Duty game, like seriously?
Or swinging at him, you have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base.
There we go, first hit of the game. Yeah. Okay, okay, just like a New York house. That's how New York houses always looks like when I go. It always looks like those.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Pitch misses low.
Save.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Making it
Mine.
out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball.
Awful.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first base.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get.
Ooh, he went.
But it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The TVs are like small. Get those shitty ass TV.
He's set. Here it comes. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one at strike 1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what
There you
the
go.
pitcher wants you.
Bases loaded, none out for Blindozer.
Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Nothing in 1 in the ballgame for the Padres. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. The 2-2.
Count is full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch
Come on.
that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch.
Foul. God damn it!
A huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. And in steps Manny Machado as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hell.
And now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He'll come home with it.
Safe.
He'll beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead.
Now he set his game.
Third. Stepping in, Francisco.
Yeah, because he got disconnected. And one game is winning. It's not. His fault. It's 1-0, Dark. It's not like he was losing 6-0.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Ready with the 1-2. And he struck him out.
What the hell?
7 to the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Padres 1 and the Braves nothing. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to make
Thank
the
God.
catch on the warning track. Fine running play there for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Here comes the first pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
One out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Marcelo Zuna as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Padres 1 and the Braves nothing. So coming to the plate, Juan Lagares hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
No, ball.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Chris Paddock looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded down the third baseline. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Hey, it definitely looked like he had a little trouble getting that ball out of his glove. But with that bazooka of an arm, most third basemen have that strong arm. If you're going to play in the corners, you better be able to fire it across the diamond like him.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First delivery to him on the way.
That miss. That's the ball.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Oh my god. Wow.
Lines up a foul ball.
You gotta be kidding me.
Here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Padres down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Culberson, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-1.
2-1 to count.
All even now, 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Culberson is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in, Austin Riley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of
The hell, 11 to nothing.
fastball. You can tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he's got
Chuck him out.
as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
9 Ks.
Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Mark Melanson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Top half of the 6th about to get started. At the plate, Tommy Pham. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Ozuna is
Wow.
there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Digging in,
2
Will
walks.
Myers. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 4.
Terry Chan overrated.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already
Come on, pitch it to him.
out of the zone, tells me
Come on, you're scared.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
And of course it's foul.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center.
That falls.
Gap and should be extra bases.
1 out double for Myers.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
You just can't pitch it to him.
To the plate now, Eric Hosmer.
Hosmer, that's gonna be a double.
And that'll get them. Should be extra bases. Up against the wall.
2-0 Padres.
He arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
His first of the season for Homer.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving.
What, the
teammates
dog's
in
name?
the dugout.
Former agent Brock Lesnar. He got 2 B's.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
But the only problem named Brock Lesnar, that's if he show up.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Come on, Dozer.
And
2-1.
this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And this one's one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Good battle. Count remains full.
No, someone have a hot dog. Someone's eating a hot dog. Someone actually have a hot dog in the game.
3-2, one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul.
I don't know why he keep him putting the knuck a curve. He's not getting what he wants it.
You still have to control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Ender Inciarte is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Of course, put this guy in pitch hit. He's a contact hitter, and they need that.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard.
God damn it, I screw up on the changeup. Oh, Garrett.
On 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. 1 out.
Now back for right fielder.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. The powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door.
Oh, come on.
Serious damage done to it.
2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Come on.
He's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game.
Oh, God.
We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh.
Breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
God damn it.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Fuck.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Are you kidding me, Empire?
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their
You
lineup.
can give that to me.
Coming up now to get this inning going.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted.
Of course.
High and deep and out of
That's
here.
free bullshit.
By plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Mejia. And he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired. 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 20.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Lagares. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9, due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had a ton of chances in this game with runners in scoring position, but they have just 2 hits in those at-bats. Now, that's not awful, but they feel they've left a lot of runs on the table as a result. One thing they're emphasizing is quieting the moment and not trying to do too much.
Now pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Mejia. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
At the plate, Juan Lagares. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. 2-1, here it is. 2-2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Trent Grisham will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Trent Grisham.
Grisham, he's gone!
No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone.
A 2-run shot pitch hit.
The lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description. He can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Luke Jackson comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Whoa.
Non-competitive pitch right there.
Trying to hit me.
Count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Tommy Pham waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
That's ball four. Now you can steal.
At him with the slider there, he gets the strike. Still only one out in the runner goes.
God.
And a step off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here comes the 0-1. On the move again from first. It misses the throw down.
Save!
Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
2-1.
Now the 2-1.
What?
3 balls, no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out the way there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
One out and a runner on second base.
What you?
Missed
Okay.
much too early, and that makes it a full count. Swing.
There's a base hit!
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Yep.
Will Myers is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw gets him to the...
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch. He's going to give you first base. Take it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-3 San Diego. Jose Castillo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 65, Jose.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. The 2-2.
Struck him out.
Strike three.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Charlie Culberson. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-1 home.
The hell.
Andres Munoz comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Andres Munoz.
Now I have to bring a right-hander in.
One out.
My pitcher got injured. So get a pop-up.
Tatis is under it. And he missed the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 27.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Riley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a fastball in the
Hey, rookie.
for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order to go the Braves. They're still down 5-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. A.J. Minter will come on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Duvall will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
delivery to him on the way.
That's it. That's the ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Have an impact on the rest of the series, maybe even the whole week ahead.
Oh my God.
Left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
How is that foul?
Bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
I timed it early. I screwed that. Would have been a whole run. That one's gone though.
Ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it.
That was the third of the season.
They add still another. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now 6-3.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Like a Manny Machado. Watch him go back to back, Jacks. Oh wow.
Fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumb. A ball and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Hot shot on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next on the box, the catcher, Francisco.
So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Derek's home. Derek's home.
Won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
What? Yeah, everything's slow. Cause my job is still slow. I checked. They're slow as hell. It's like it's affecting jobs now. And most places are slow anyway if they're all open. Cause a lot of people don't want to go out either.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Juan Lagares. Pops this one up. Culberson shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Padres 6 and the Braves 3. Greg Salmon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the inning. In now, looking here, and that's the first strike. Stammen has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. 0-1 pitch on its way to short.
I'm going.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters as our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
Gotta find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here it comes.
Oh. 1-1.
Got him.
The throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Nick Markakis. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. One pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Braves 3. Dylan O'Day enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Because everybody's off of work, everybody's calling banks and everybody has issues. That's no way you can. That's why they should cancel every transaction for everybody. You can't shut down banks. You can't get it. Well, no, I'm not saying shut down bank there. They shut down people money for paying things on time. They, like if they're late, it's not their fault. It's not that stuff. They're probably calling about other stuff. It's open? Like transaction, yeah. You can go in it? Yeah. You have to when someone wants to pay cash for gas. They have to be able to go inside. Well, they could still make it be that's the only thing you could do inside. Because I like to use ATM, unless you can do that too. Like you can't order food. There's food. They have food inside, Ian. Well, they can make you. They're like a small grocery store. Well, so they can't close the inside. I mean, they could just close food. They could close food. They get no, but their food. They won't shut down the food. They make money. They owe food place. No food place is shutting down. Every food place is open.
Jody shouldn't have been working and being around her mom, and the mom had that disease. I mean, Jody, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know allowed to see his friends right now, or
Well, Josie doesn't really stay with her mom that much.
yeah, but she should be in contact with her mom.
Not as probably much. She probably stayed away from.
She can't go out then. She doesn't go out to get groceries, does she? Could be hard for her, cause she don't want to get it.
Well, her mom doesn't go anywhere. Anyways, her mom stays home all the time anyway.
No, Jody.
Josie.
Kyle Jody, she can't go to the grocery store, cause she don't want to get it.
Jody groceries.
Does she go?
Yeah, is he home? He's still fine. Does he work? Kenny or whatever. Yeah, anyways.
Huh? What?
Usually he goes from one city to another city.
Huh?
Spend the night there.
What?
Maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he.
Yeah, he'll be the one going to get groceries. I mean, Jody will stay in while he goes out to groceries.
She can't have those people coming over.
Yeah, she
She
shouldn't
did
go.
it with one mom, she won't.
Yeah, she shouldn't go out either. She shouldn't be going to the store. No, but doesn't. Why can't kid do it? I'm just saying that. Yeah, she shouldn't do it at all. I mean, Courtney can't come over.
She works at airlines too, so like I said, airlines is totally so nobody's traveling. Nobody's traveling.
Well, people are not flying. I'm doing private.
Well, most people cancel the flights, and
Nowhere for you to fly.
you can't leave. You're not allowed to leave the state,
Down.
and then you might won't be able to leave the state.
Businesses are not on duty in central meetings or anything because of this. That's what happened. That's what happened with Boston. 5 boys on one company flew to Boston to go to the conference, and all of them got it. I mean, the companies, these companies do that. They do these 5 people around the sure they're doing all this shit.
Bottom of the inning now. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs, off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for them.
And a rather easy first out. Standing in, Ronald Acuna. He went down on strikes last time out.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Braves suck. They only have Freeman, solid Freeman. He had 8 home runs in the season, 4 RBI. She's just hot. It was a 3-0 pitch. I should have walked him. I should have won at 10 Ks. My ace on him now. He did. That guy don't get 11 hits on the season. I don't throw a perfect game with that guy. And you know he plays now, right? He could, yeah, he could throw a perfect game. The Giants are 1-9. Dodgers are 9-1. The Rays are 10-0. You hear me? The Rays are 10-0. They're unstoppable in this game. The 14 Freeman Red Sox save.
That's on my saves.
I don't know they're good on my saves.
My,
What? Right there. Is it your game? What game you do? Your Twins? Yeah, like a fucking high scoring game.
yeah, I'm scoring 10 runs again. I scored 10 runs again. I don't know what to do.
It's just the offense. You're playing shitty team. Next you play the White Sox.
I'll
What?
do it.
Final strike for the Braves. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
That's game. Oh my God, if you didn't catch the ball.
And the Padres have taken game
Yep,
1 of the
10
series
up.
on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road.
Come back.
Right to the home
3-run 7th inning. I had a 2-run shot take the lead with a pitch hitter.
Myers didn't go deep for
Tonight's
once.
comes to an end.
Nope, he got walked two first 2 at bats. They didn't want to challenge him. Didn't get any good pitch hit. He got a double. He was 1 for 2 with a double. He didn't get a third at bat. Because they walk him now. Our team's running to walk him.
Second, third in the lineup.
Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been
What?
watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the show.
Yeah, I know. I always got it down on the tape.
The final run score for our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 6 runs, 7 hits.
5 doubles on the year. My God. No, because it was always said rival thing.
But because I mean you have them default on the thingy.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you had said I didn't want to. Like, if I could have changed it, but then I didn't want to mess up.
No, I don't even would have messed it up. What does it matter? They probably would. That must be painful. Kofi's on like he said too. You made him fight a 1-on-1 match?
Yep.
And they're fighting through the boo?
I had 2 stolen bases in this game. You remember that?
What do? They do anything special for the match?
For what? The rivalry? There was a glitch. The AJ Styles fan attacked the house party. It was supposed to attack New Day, I think. Now, and then after the match, they came out and crap and put the titles thing.
Why would they attack? What? Who came out first? New Day? And then or did they just go straight to a cutscene?
You go straight to a cutscene.
I don't know, maybe because New Day didn't come out first. I don't know if that would make
No, okay, it was a glitch because when the match started, Big E was in the ring and was the weaker man. If I didn't move Big E, I'm like, why the hell wasn't he? Oh, he's a weaker man. And then the party had to switch ring aprons. Like, Big E went to the wrong side. Cause Bull on the side was supposed to come out first. See, that was a glitch.
You never even use them.
They're some a tag team.
Yeah, they're going to my group.
Oh, you're making a tag team?
Yeah, they're a tag team in my group.
Why? You should just separate them.
As a tag team.
I like them separated.
I don't. I like them together.
So put
No, because I don't want to know what their fans will be.
you should put Sheamus on Wall and have Kazara stay in
They won't be
SmackDown.
separated until like around WrestleMania.
Yeah, and the Sheamus probably stay on Wall and Kazara go to SmackDown.
Rumble. Probably break up. I have one-on-one match up and a Royal Rumble match.
How would you do the Royal Rumble match?
Huh? Okay, Derek, your food's ready.
They got shut out. What the hell?
Oh, you mean
What the hell?
You make Dan Blind cash in and hopefully you cash in.
Yeah, well, my baseball game.